everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing really well, and welcome to this week's video. You might notice a difference in the quality of picture and sound, and that is because I did a thing and bought a camera. I've been wanting to upgrade my DSLR for a while. The stars aligned, my tax return was awesome, and I was able to get a new camera. So I'm really excited because it takes awesome picture, awesome video. It has a lot of the same capabilities that my DSLR, my 7 or 8 year old DSLR has, but it's a lot smaller, so it'll be awesome for making videos, but also taking pictures and traveling when I'm able to travel again. This week, we're doing another barn vlog type video, but it takes place over the course of a couple of weeks. So you may or may not know that I am planning on starting Merlin under saddle quite soon. But in prep for that, last weekend I started bringing him back into work, and I filmed little bits here and there, and I thought it would be fun, mostly just for my memories, to make a video about the prep that I did in the weeks leading up to his first ride. Even though you've seen in previous videos that I have done a little bit of work with him over the last few months, I haven't really done that much since November. I've maybe done 3 or 4 work sessions in the arena. I didn't completely give him the 4 months off because I wanted to make sure he didn't forget what it was like going into the arena and things like that. But mid-April came and I decided it was time to get him back into work. So I'm doing it really slow and really steady. Last weekend was Easter weekend and I had 5 days off, and I was able to get in 3 really good work sessions with him. I didn't film that much of the first day, but I'll kind of go through what I did. So the first session was on Saturday. I put his bridle on and we did a little bit of lunging in the arena, walk, trot, canter, and I also did some groundwork with him, just reaffirming sort of manners when leading and things like that. Then on the Sunday, I did a positive reinforcement session at Liberty with him, focused on self-parking at the mounting block and me making noise while on the mounting block, and he was really good. He's picked up self-parking at the mounting block really well. And then on Monday, we did some long lining, and I tried his new bitless bridle for the first time, and he seemed to really like it. So my plan is to do his first many rides bitless, at least until I can get his teeth checked out again by the vet. His teeth were done in January, but he seems to be slightly uncomfortable again, depending on the day. And because my ability to comfortably use the bit, knowing that it's not causing him any discomfort, is really up in the air right now, I thought it would be best just to start him bitless, and he responded really well. I think he'll be absolutely fine. So that was weekend number 1. Today I'm heading out to the barn for my weekly barn chores, and I have some plans about what I want to do with him this weekend. But I'm now running a little bit late, so I'm gonna get going. I'm going to turn over to Caitlin from last weekend, and you can see some of the stuff of what we got up to, and then I will catch up with you again once I'm ready to do my session with him today. Day 3 of return to work, and we are long lining. Walk on. Good boy. And woo. Walk on. Good job. And we are long lining bitless. One of the reasons I'm reintroducing long lining is just to make sure that he still understands steering. And as you can see, he's a very good boy. I'm using my side pull bitless for the first time. I've tried long lining him bitless in his Micklem, and his response just wasn't as good. Like, he wasn't as easy to steer, but this seems to be working really well, so I'm really pleased. And he's just being the best baby pony. Can you not chew the rein, please? He's getting some post-workout grass. We're finally getting a little bit of grass coming through, so letting him have a little graze because he was so good. Someone eager for his breakfast. Huh? Are you hiding behind your mom? Hi, Piggy. You're so cute. Want your breakfast? No. Big cranky face. Back. Back.
I know you said I will wait for you if you want me to. Love is hard to find sometimes. Wrote a song about it, now I know my heart is fine, and I just hope you.
So I probably should have said we're back to the present day now. I just brought Merlin in. I'm trying to think about what I want to do today. So my plans for this weekend were to put the saddle back on, to put some dead weight on his back. My coach has this like old pair of jeans filled with sand and pebbles that we call pebbles. And attached to it is an old teddy bear of mine. He's had it on once before, and I'm gonna put it back on today and just let him loose to have some bucks if he needs to or whatever. And then I might do a little bit more mounting block work, and that'll be it for today. And then tomorrow my plan is to do some long lining again, this time with the saddle, and hopefully lean over his back a little bit. This is one of my friend's old Wintech saddles, and it's what I'm going to use to back him with. I'm going to ride in my own saddle quite quickly, but just in case I want to use an older saddle for the first couple of rides. And it fits him pretty well. It's been a while since he's worn a saddle, so I'm just taking my time. I'm reinforcing. Good. Oh my goodness. I'm making a mess. And friends, I know he's quite dirty, but I only have a limited amount of time before the arena is going to be in use by someone else. So we did a quick group, and we're just going to go do very quick, very quick little session. This is his Milo side pull fitness bridle from Milestone Equestrian. To be honest, I really like it. Are you ready to go? And especially for the first little bit, I like it because I can feed him his food without worrying about foam from the bit. Are you itchy? Hmm? You really don't care, do ya? Hi! He sees the... What's that? Is it a moo cow? Hi, buddy. Awake. 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 Good. Good job. What is that? Is it a moo cow? No idea where it came from. No, buddy, leave the pool noodle alone. Does he not look so handsome in his full tack? Looks like a big boy. So, this boy was absolutely awesome today. Good God. Hi. He won't stop following me. Oh my goodness, we're thirsty. This is like my favorite place on the farm. I just come here and sit and listen to the sound of the creek. Hey you! Merlin! Hi! You can't still be thirsty. Really? Oh, it's such hard work having the saddle put on. Okay, bye! Okay, you're coming back. Just goodness! So the mud is finally drying up. It's still muddy, but there are some really nice dry patches, which is awesome for his thrush, which I meant to show you is getting a lot better. So I guess I will show you that tomorrow. Ooh, check out that hair. So my plans for the day, as you can hear, my training, it's okay, buddy. My training plans for the day have changed. I was going to long line him with the saddle on and do more leaning over his back. I have decided that that would not be a wise choice today because it is very windy. Right now, I brought him into straight into here from the field, and I'm just letting him listen to the noise. And based on his reaction, I might bring him back in with the saddle on, and I might lunge him or something like that. Away, calm. But definitely no long lining today because that would not be a safe choice. Going to put into action some of the things that I talked about in last week's video about using positive reinforcement to counter condition fear responses. Yeah. Boy. Good job. Shoulder. Good. Good job. Yep. I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting your favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. You got those pretty eyes. Good job. Good job. Oh my god. Oh my god, you are not. Oh, you are too cute. I have never caught him doing that before in my life. What are you doing, Sean? Merlin! Don't! You are a child of chaos. So yeah, the wind is actually dying down and he hasn't been as reactive to the noise as I thought he would be. So it clearly shows that he is getting used to it. Are you dodging my kisses? So we might actually be able to do some of the stuff that I had planned. I got my head out the sunroof. You got me stuck on the thought of you. Good job. You're so good. Come on. Keep working on this. Come on. Good job. Yes. You're a good boy. Good job. Why not, bud? Good job. Whoa. Hi. Good job. We're gonna end on that one. Oh my goodness. This angel was just such a good boy. Absolutely perfect. So even though I didn't end up long lining, I still consider this a success. And I will catch you up later because I want to show you what his thrush looks like now because it's gotten so much better. So here's a thrush update that I meant to film yesterday. Look how much better it looks. The digital cushion is growing back so nice. Such a goof. I feel like we're finally past point where it will continue to get really, really bad, and it's just a matter. It's still going to take a few months to be 100%. Oh, and many hours later, I am back in my car in my driveway. Overall, today Merlin was a really, really, really good boy. As soon as I got out of my car when I got to the barn, I knew that my plans would have to change because it was super windy, and I knew that the sides of the arena would be quite noisy. It's something that some people don't like about coverall arenas is that they can be a little noisy. I actually appreciate that about coverall arenas because it exposes your horse to so many different noises and so many different things that they become not bomb-proof, but they just become desensitized to a lot more noise. And for a horse like Merlin, who, as I said in my last video, is quite sensitive to noise, It's a real blessing. All of the desensitizing work that I've been doing over the last many months by bringing him into the arena when it's noisy and using positive reinforcement to help counter condition that fear response seems to be working, because today was the noisiest day that he's been in there in a while, and he spooked once or twice, but nothing super explosive, and he immediately calmed right down, and it was like back to business. It wasn't like I needed to spend a lot of time refocusing him. So that's something that told me that his fear responses to noise are becoming less severe, which I'm really happy about. I decided to bring him into the arena just right, like fresh from the field. I didn't even bring him in the barn, just to sort of let him loose and see what his reaction would be. And he was fine. He was great. So then I was like, okay, I'll go into the barn. I'll put the saddle on. Not gonna long line, because I wouldn't want to be behind a young horse on a day where they could potentially spook and have a bad experience. And I don't want to cause that bad experience to happen by pushing him too much on a day where I know that things are happening that might make him spook. But where he absolutely shone was the mounting block work and the work on his line-up cue. It's not something that I like actively taught him, as weird as it sounds. It's just sort of something that has happened over the many months that I've been working on mounting block stuff. I've just sort of accidentally conditioned him to stand at the mounting block when I say line up. I'm not complaining. And now it's something that, because it was accidental, I am actively training it. And today was the first day where he got it every single time. And I mean, the thing is with horses, you can always keep going. Like, you always have that urge to push just a little bit more, lean over his back a little bit more. But I got a really good one where I put my foot in the stirrup and I had my chest over his back, and he stood there for 5 or 6 seconds and he didn't move, didn't flinch, head didn't go up. He just stood there super chill. So I decided, yep, okay, I'm gonna get off before I push too much, click and treat, and we're done. I'm still gonna do a little bit more sort of under saddle prep next weekend. Like, I'll probably long line him with the saddle if I have a nice enough day. But I'm gonna leave this video here because this has been the majority of the prep that I'm gonna do under saddle. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching it. I will admit that I made it selfishly for myself, for my own memories, because right now with Merlin is a really exciting time. Lots of new things are happening, and very soon we're gonna be starting our under saddle journey together. But I'm also trying to remind myself not to get too caught up in the training and to remember just to spend time with him, because after all, that is why I do this, because I love my horse. I don't want him to start associating me with only work. That is something that positive reinforcement helps a lot, but I also like to just go out and sit in the field and hang out with them. Thank you so much for watching. If you are enjoying watching these videos, please consider subscribing and leaving a comment down below, as it really does help me out get the videos recommended to more people. And without further ado, I will see you next week, or whenever my next video is posted. Bye! So, yeah, and then I put the reins. Merlin! Oh my god. Win. Mama, what are you doing? Hanging by the creek. What are you doing, Mama Bear? That's Merlin's mom, by the way. She's just creeping.